Hey everyone, it's your boy Gidro, and this is the Culling. It's a sort of a battle royale multiplayer free for all or team deathmatch type of game, where you look very unwell like this guy here. You're trapped in a box onto a island where you scrounge and scavenge for weapons and supplies, and then you win by being the last man standing. Now, as you can see, it's in early access, and I don't often endorse or even play a lot of early access games due to the relatively iffy quality now and then. But this one definitely I'd recommend at least to keep an eye out for. And we already got a queue, so it looks like I don't have to utilize my skills in movie magic to, make a smooth transition. So this is our box. There are many like it, but this one's mine. And I'll just explain as we go. I've been playing this a lot in the past few weeks, and it's made a bit of a lasting appeal. It's honestly one of those few games where I can kind of queue and play a game or two alone without feeling like I want to, sir an artery or something. So yeah, this is one of the buildings to be looted. It's an airport, and within them we can find boxes. We can find lockers. There's poison near every building, and this is hopefully our first victim. But because I'm a snake, I can slither away from these fights, hopefully pick a weapon, set off the poison, and then run away. Yeah, as I surmised, here's a crate, and we have a recurve bow. So we can follow in the footsteps of John Rambo. But yeah. Now the other dude's gonna be looting stuff inside, so we activate the poison and we run. We hit him once and then off we pop. He's gonna try to fight us, isn't he? So yeah, combat is basically this rock, paper, scissors where you can block attacks and you can shove, and of course you can swing your weapons. Now blocking negates attacks, and shoving negates blocking, and while you're shoving, swings do nothing to you. So yeah, this is our first victim. Yatta man just kicked the bucket. So yeah, he was armed with a hatchet. It's a crafted one, so it doesn't have much value to it, but you can recycle items in the game in certain stations to get this resource you see on the bottom left, indicated by this symbol here. It's called F.U.N.C. I can't remember what the abbreviation is for. There was something funny, because the game does have this sense of humor about it, as you can probably hear from the occasional quips from the announcer. But yeah, we just want to fight. Notice how I use the word we. You're a part of this now. Accomplices. So yeah, he was looting. I don't think he found anything noteworthy here. So let's just look through the rest of the lockers and boxes and what have you, and we'll see if we come across anything useful like this. Now, I was going to show it to you, but the game threw me into a match already. But I have these 3 perks here. You get to pick 3, and you don't have to unlock them through hours of play, so you can just buy the game and get into it right away. So I have runs with knives, which increases my running speed with blades, as you can probably tell. And then I have backpacker, so I can start with the backpack. Normally you'd have to loot it like we just did, but now I can utilize it to make body armor, because that makes sense. And then the other one that I have is Master Crafter, which makes every crafted weapon... Well, I can craft faster, and every crafted item is more efficient. And crafting works much like this. You just point at an item with a combination, and you flex your arthritis-covered hands a little, and there we go. You get the items. Now, the airport itself didn't have much stuff in it, but we got a kill, and with the F.U.N.C. we can eventually order a... Well, the announcer's talking on top of me. Can't blame him. Oh, look at that, a crate out of nowhere. So yeah, we can use the F.U.N.C. to either buy stuff, heal ourselves, And if we rack up enough, we can get an airdrop. And ours contains a katana, 2 smoke bombs, and some caltrops to throw around. And yeah, that's basically the game's premise in a nutshell. You fight, you gain resources, and you eventually try to order up. Well, you can of course negate the airdrops. You can even choose your airdrop to be a bait crate, which blows up when someone tries to open it. So you can lay booby traps like that. Now this door is opened, and yeah, there's probably someone been in here. You can recycle the items that you don't need, like this one. And the hatchet with it before. Looks like they haven't left anything in here. Now I've played this game for roughly 20 hours. And yeah, as I said, I really do like it. But I haven't won too many of those games. I've had the habit of surviving long enough to be in the last 4 people alive, but it's not always good enough. So we'll see how we manage. And I thought it makes for interesting watching, because I've been watching other people play it, and other people have been watching me play it. Can you believe that? I think I can hear someone. Yeah, there's 2 people fighting. Now...
Death from afar. Ranged kills are so satisfying. Good job.
Let's try to...
It's time for 3 crate Monty.
Oh.
We just added 3 crates to the arena. Only 1 crate has an item in it. The other 2
Oh,
will
see
explore
there, I
the
attacked
array.
into a block, and
Carefully and bring a med pack.
there we go. That's 3 kills for us. Wow. So, I ripped out his brainstem, and I'm gonna use it to choke someone to death now. Whew. It's a bit of a thrill. But yeah, that is often a winning strategy. You kind of, you win by being very opportunistic. The longer you can conserve your ammo and kind of chip in, and yeah, you just play like a vulture. You can of course throw items. Anything works as a throwing weapon, if you're so inclined. Let's recycle his weapon, and due to our Master Crafter perk, the stone knife that I was using works just as well as any, like, tier 1 weapon. We have enough... Oh, someone's shooting. So I'm using this machine to heal in exchange for some of our funk. But yeah, I totally heard someone shoot. I also looted this from the airdrop, which increases our run speed, so I'm hoping to find a airdrop place, or whatever you'd call them, platform. And we could call our ninja airdrop there, utilize the katana, and build some arrows for our bow. And that would set us off pretty well. Now, there are firearms in the game. They're just really hard to come by. I think you can only get them through airdrops. Oh, look at that. That's actual full body armor. Everything's coming up Millhouse. So yeah, and I crafted these Viet Cong sticks, so I can use them to trap people. There's a lot of vile little strats you can use. Someone's definitely been through here, so I'm just gonna activate this poison thingy and move along, because I don't think I'm gonna want to even fight anyone in here. My priority should be to craft the, or rather call the airdrop as soon as possible. It's indicated by that little airdrop icon in the bottom left as well. You can see it's blinking. Someone's just died here very early on. I think I can hear someone's there. Yeah, that's an airdrop. You can shoot them down, so there's that too. Oh, I'm gonna call mine here. And if this guy kills me, then so be it. I'm gonna lay my sticks here. And then I'm gonna start shooting him. My only few complaints about the game are that it's oftentimes buggy and it's poorly optimized. You can probably see that much from the occasional jitters, and that's why I often play at shadow settings that rival Minecraft's. And then the bugginess, well, sometimes you can get stuck on the map geometry, and I've had airdrops. Oh, he's gonna set off the poison, that's really clever of him. But luckily I'm the greatest shot in the whole land. So I'm just gonna get my items, and then I'm gonna fuck off, as they say. I'm even gonna pop the explosive runs, as they're called, and then I'm just gonna leg it. We have a set of full body armor, we've got a katana, we've got a bow, now we just need to make arrows, and of course here's the smoke bombs and the caltrops as well. So this is really good. You can see on the stats of the weapon there's tiers, and tier 4 is of course the best. And then we just hunt for people. You can pick these severed body parts for extra funk, as you've seen over the course of this little adventure. And then we just prowl. We're set very early on with our katana and bow. Like really, this is the quickest I've ever got the airdrop on. Especially when it's this expensive. Now you can see the timer on the top left, and that does have a function. Roughly at 11 minutes, the map will become slowly flooded with the poison that you've seen around the canisters. So it eventually funnels everyone to the middle of the map. And yeah, eventually there's only gonna be like 10 by 10 meter circle for everyone to live and duke it out with. I saw a dude in there, so I chose to pop the barrel. Now, of course, you might want to avoid roads as you go along. I don't think it spreads this far. And then we just look for kills, really. And up in the sky you can see the scoreboard. I like how you actually have to go out of your way to take a peek at it. You can see we've killed 3 people. That's something. And I hear an airdrop.
Take a deep breath and prepare for a choking egg. Head to the center arena and trigger the master gas switch. You'll soon be filling everyone's hearts and lungs with toxic fumes.
I dropped the drop.
To my eye when I see others getting choked up. Get them all choked up in a choking egg.
Yeah, that's one of the events as well. The kill switch in the middle, which will force all the containers in the map to emit poison for a while. Now to just find the dude whose airdrop I shot down. Oh, there he is. Now he doesn't seem to realize that I have a katana. And that's another kill for us. Wow. So we got a man tracker for our efforts. With this you can look at the nearest Pokestops, I mean players. What a premeditated joke. And because I'm not interested in too much funk, I'll just throw his useful items away from the map. That's a little strategy that I like to employ. Like when I'm close to to a guaranteed death, I just throw all my useful items way far away. So whoever gets the best of me doesn't get my loot. So that's our 4th kill. Like, as they say, you're telling me 200 of our boys against your 1 man isn't good enough. You're gonna need more body bags. Oh, there's another airdrop. So yeah, basically, playing this game like a Rambo with a katana seems to work wonders. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people alive. Yeah, this is the first phase where the poison will slowly start to seep from the corners of the map, and slowly everything's gonna get enveloped in it, forcing everyone to go towards the middle. Now for that purpose the man tracker is perfect. It lets you evade a lot of fights, because you know, when they're within 100 meters from you, you get to see which direction they're in. Like here we see 99 to the southwest. Sure, it might like encourage the occasional passive play, but hey, that's what wins games. But yeah, the smoke bomb caught our earlier victim. Someone's had an airdrop. Don't think they left anything in there. And here's all the crafting recipes available for the game, or in the game. You can see like the caltrops, for example, you can even make the smoke bombs. Actually, the smoke bombs are really cheap to make. That's good to know. And of course, another thing worth mentioning is you can see the wound type on the stats of this weapon. Bleed is of course damage over time. There's expose, which increases damage from the next swing, and that's like with the axes. Then there's cripple, which is with the blunt weapons, which slows enemies down. Combined with that, there's these different types of perks for each weapons classes, so that's something. Oh yeah, and spears puncture, which is they go through armor, and they break armor really quickly as well. I may be a little too early around the middle area of the map, because I feel like a lot of the places have been looted already, so I'm just gonna try to pick my fights in a really smart way. Oh yeah, and you can heal outside of those little healing stations by rubbing two sticks together to make a bandage, which looks like a bird's nest. Then you rub it on your forearm, or your sleeve in this case. And there you go, all better. I'm gonna top up on arrows as well, because we're gonna need those. The matches often last anywhere from, like, if you die among the first people, it might be a few minutes that you end up playing. And then some of these games, well, mostly it's like 25 minutes max, really. So it's really playable in bite-sized chunks. We saw someone with the man tracker there. Yeah. Coming slowly but surely towards us, so we might want to hide a little to get the drop on them, potentially. Yep, I'm gonna try to pop this guy as he runs past. He's gonna go towards the middle, I feel like. There he is. That was a headshot, I think. Oh. Oh wow, I keep hitting into his blocks. Oh wow, he's got a gun. Now, if you hit a man who's got a gun, they drop it. Oh, and that's a backstab, of course. Whew, got him. We've done it! But the thing is that fight left us with very little life. And we're out into open here. I should have man-tracked first to see if anyone was stalking nearby. You can see someone running there in the distance. But I believe that's our 5th kill. Yeah, he's coming. Or is he? Okay. Works fine with me. I don't know if it's me or if it's him, but the netcode can be a little iffy sometimes as well. No, there it is. Oh, I should definitely use his body armor and then grab my sword and run away. He was using a tier 3 spear in the form of a trident. I mean tier 4, so he had the best of the best. Now, I could totally run towards the middle. I mean, I have 10 bullets in the gun. That's gonna shred someone if they get too close. How many are there? There's 4 people, and... Well, I think I fought my fair share of guys this time around. Go home, dude. You can hear them fighting. Now I'm gonna go and see that whoever wins doesn't get to live for long.
You killed another contestant.
How did I kill him? I don't know, but apparently that's my kill. Not that I'm not complaining. I think I still hear fighting. Yep. Time to clean up with the gun. Hopefully.
Somebody else just got cut into little pieces with a blade.
And that does it. That's the Culling. Holy fucking shit. And then it gives you little stats at the end of it. 7 kills and 500 damage. A 20-minute little blast of action. Goddamn. It's a tense game. I feel a little shaky, admittedly. But yeah, that is the Culling, and I think I'll be doing some more matches. But for now, thank you for watching.